Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you our curriculum choices for the year 2026 and 2027. This video is going to be divided into two parts, with part 1 being our core subjects, which is what I am about to share with you guys now, and part 2 being our electives and extra curriculum. I decided to pick these materials because I was looking for materials that were going to help us minimize and concise the amount of programs that we were using in here in our homeschool. I feel like this year we were not being able to focus and retain so much information because we were going through a different type of curriculum, different types of materials for each subject, and it was getting us overwhelmed. My job was getting more demanding, as well as the fact that I work outside makes things a little bit more complicated. So that is the reason why you're going to be seeing that we're going to be working with less materials this upcoming year. I would like to start in the order in which we start when we're doing homeschool, and that is with Bible. So here I have Answers in Genesis Bible curriculum. This is year 3. This goes until year 4, so we are about to finish with this program. He is already starting to work with this level, which is year 3, Joash till Jesus. He is using as well the Building Blocks website, which has Brian and Aubrey just giving a brief introduction to the lesson, and as well the memory verses. So here I have the teacher guide, and as well I have the student book. For our next subject will be language arts, and this is where you're going to be seeing most of the changes, because I felt like we were getting so overwhelmed with so many programs that we were using for language arts, and I was just trying to minimize and concise the amount of materials that we are using. I feel like if we do that, he's going to be able to retain better the information, and that is the reason why I decided to select the program that you're about to be seeing now. I was looking for an open and go program with a Christian worldview, and that's what I think that I just got in here. So we're going to be starting with Master Books Language Arts for Living Education. This is level A. While he is great with grammar, spelling, and vocabulary, I still feel like he needs a little bit more help when it comes to the writing. And I am just laughing because I am in here. I can see my kid in here. He needs a little bit more help when it comes to the writing, and I think this program will go very well with that. He was not interested on doing Pilgrim's Progress because that is something that we have done in here in our homeschool already. So I might just jump him to the 10th grade once we finish with this program. So hopefully everything will work well. This is a new program for us, so I cannot express how how I think that this is going to be for us. Hopefully it will go well, but I will just have to go through the program with my kid in order to just give you guys a good review about the program. I decided to purchase the suggested book, which is God's Story. So you can use the Bible or you can use this book. I think since it's very colorful and it is a book that is suggested already to use with the textbook, I think it was going to be better like that. So that's what I did. Next is going to be for language arts as well, and this is a program that I selected prior. I selected the one from Master Books. Remember that I was just telling you guys that I was looking to minimize the amount of materials that we were going through, and that is the reason why I purchased this program. Now, since we have already Master Books, I am going to see how these two programs are going to be working together. If I still feel that it is going to be too much for us for this upcoming year, since I work outside, I will just leave this one that I am about to show you guys for the next summer and just continue completely just with the Master Books, okay? So here I have Essentials in Writing, and this includes grammar and writing, which is the reason why I was looking towards this program. I didn't continue with IEW because he is about to finish Fixed Grammar from IEW. and he's not interested on going through Little Mermaid, which will be the last book for the physics grammar. And since I am trying to again concise and minimize the amount of materials that we are using, this includes the grammar and the writing, and I just thought that it was going to be easy this way. But now that I have master books, let's see how this works, and if it doesn't work, I will just leave this for the upcoming summer and just being able to keep it for that time, for that season in time. Next subject will be math. He's going to continue working with Matthew C. Epsilon until he finishes that program. He's been working with Denison Pre-Algebra and is working so well. I feel like this is the program that he was needed for math. Hopefully he's going to finish this level for the beginning of the upcoming year so we can move on towards the next level of Denison Algebra, which will be Algebra 1. And we are excited to be working with this program. He's been enjoying this program. I like the fact that it has the website, the online part of the program, but as well he has books so he can just work with the textbooks, actually with, you know, paper and pencil to be able to work with the problems. That is a plus for me, and I like how it is organized. I think it is being so easy for us to be able to work with this program, especially with my job being so demanding lately, and since I work outside, it just makes things a little bit more complicated. I feel like working with this program when it comes to math is been making things for us a little bit more easier. He's been enjoying the program. He likes the jokes, and he likes how he is explaining the concepts, which is what it is important. He is not being frustrated. He actually has a good mood when I told him that he has to do his math, and he's just having a good time when it comes to the math. Next subject will be history. We've been using a story of the world for history of the world. When it comes to history, we are on volume 3, so we are not finishing yet with that level. We are going to continue with volume 4, which is what I have in here to show you guys. This is what we're going to be doing next for history of the world, is continue with the story of the world. We are going to slow with the volume 3, so hopefully we're going to be able to finish either at the beginning of the upcoming year or halfway the upcoming year, so we can start with volume 4. As well, we're going to be doing BJU Press for history. This is American history. This is level 5. I purchased this a while ago and we were not being able to use it. I think we still can use it. BJU is very thorough, very rigorous, and I think it will be just enough for him to be able to go and just have that information for American history. So this is what we're going to be using for that. Now, moving towards science, we decide to switch gears and just move to another company when it comes to science, not because Apologias was not working for us, but because he's interested on studying biology, and he saw the textbook from Apologia and he was a little bit overwhelmed by how thick it was, and I think that just impressed him enough just to think that he was not going to be able to do that material. And since Apologias is a very detailed program when it comes to the science, I do like Apologias a lot because I like their notebook journal. I like how everything is organized with the Apologias program, but seeing that textbook just got him overwhelmed. So we decided to switch, and we are going to be using Master Books class for science. For his biology, he's going to be using Master Books. I am not sure if I would like to add the Master Books Academy class or if I will just go through the textbook with him. So that is something that I am thinking still about it. But we decide to go with biology from Master Books. Okay, so here I have the teacher guide and here I have the textbook. As well, I decide to purchase for him this biology coloring book. Hopefully this is going to help him as well when it comes to his biology. And as well, I purchased for him the lab kit that he's going to be using for his master book class. his biology class from Master Books, I decided to go with the suggested kit that they have on their website, which is from the Cornerstone Educational Kit. Let me just show you guys that now. Here we have the masterclass kit. It was suggested to purchase the microscope, but we have that microscope already. So we decided just to purchase the basic kit, which includes everything he's going to be needing for the labs. So here I have everything that he's going to be needing, the slides, what he's going to be using for his dissection kits. Everything is in here. Guys, I am not looking forward to this. Not for the dissecting of the specimens that we have in here. But hopefully this will go well, and hopefully I can just go through this with him. I am preparing myself mentally to go through all the projects and things that we have to do for science, and hopefully this is something that he's going to be able to enjoy. He was interested on doing the labs, so hopefully everything will go well when we do it then. And we are getting very excited for all of the materials that we're going to be using this year. The reason for me to share these with you guys is not for you to start changing curriculums if you already make your decision of what you're going to be using for the upcoming year, but just as a way to share with you what we're going to be using, and as a way to motivate you and get you excited for the materials that you guys have selected already. If you have any questions, please don't forget to leave them down below. We'll see you then. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.